Hi boys and girls, it's Matt from the Real Toy Shop. Just thought I'd do a little video of this. It actually sold instantly, it went up for sale, but we're going to do a little video anyway. New owner can have a look anyway and have a bit of a gander around it, but it was interesting. So I thought folk might like to have a little look anyway of the bike. It's a Gilera Mxr 125 Endurance. Now, we can't find virtually anything on the net about it. There's bits and bats for sure, but it's a full power 125 and its original top speed was 96 miles an hour. So you can imagine we had NSRs and things like that, TZRs in this country that would do probably 75, something like that. This thing was like 96 out the box. So yeah, it's trick, isn't it? There's receipts in there. It's done about 5,000 miles, but it's had a refresh at some point. All new top end gaskets, bottom end gaskets, barrels, pistons, all that good stuff. And we've just gone through it. It's been stood quite a long time. We've gone through the bike, and its carb was a little gummed up, Delauto carb, so ultrasonic the carb. They're all that. And I tell you what, this thing sounds awesome. I mean, look at the back end on that. Those two pipes coming out of there. It's actually one pipe with a collector box under here, as we found out, because when we had to get to the carb, it's not a 2-minute job. This whole tail section comes off, this comes out, and then you can get into the carb with the rear subframe off. But what's interesting as well about this, the fuel tank is down at the bottom of the bike, which is for stability, etc., etc. Now this little key is actually snapped off in there, but you can put anything in here. And then you've got this, look. So you've got somewhere to put your lid when you're parked up. I mean, it's absolute genius. I know later Gilera's, was it a DNA? Lisa had one, and that had a similar sort of deal to that. So you could, oh God, it's going to ping up and it's going to get me. There we go. So you could store your lid, and it was a really good idea. The DNA, though, was a bit of a twist and go. It was a scooter that looked like a Ducati Monster, to be fair, but this isn't that. It's a right little screaming machine. Twin headlights, twin tailpipes. For me, I think it's about as cool as it gets. Now, obviously, the paint is always got little micro blisters in there, but all the decals and everything else are all as there would be. That indicator looks a little bit wibbly wobbly. Bend that back. There you go. So yeah, just a right neat little thing. Obviously, you want to hear it running, which we're going to do for you. So this is how good the bike is. And obviously, with the tank being down at the bottom, it's got a little electric pump, which brings up the fuel up to the carburetor and recircs it. So here's the choke. Flick the choke forward. Key on. You should hear the pump. You hear that? Maybe it's not. And then, literally, look at that! I wish you could smell what I could smell. Because it smells absolutely brilliant. I mean, how cool is that? We ain't going to do all you ask your missus first and everything, because like I say, young man's bought this. So, yeah, just thought I'd show you the little Mxr 125, which I think's a really great little machine, that. Make anyone proud. Listen to it. Listen to it. So there you go. Gilera Mxr 125 walk round startup, little 2-stroke, well worth a little watch, I think anyway. Right, on to the next.